Part 1. Introduction and the Curious Coder. He is a dreamer who dares to defy gravity, literally and figuratively. Elon Musk, the enigmatic force behind Tesla, SpaceX, and XAI, doesn't just build companies. He builds futures. From a boy coding in Pretoria to the world's richest man, his journey is a saga of relentless ambition, fearless risk, and a vision to change humanity's destiny. But beneath the headlines lies a philosophy forged in curiosity, resilience, and a refusal to accept limits. This is the story of Elon Musk's philosophy, a vision that reaches for the stars, risk that defies failure, and a revolution that reshapes our world. Welcome to Elon Musk, the philosophy of vision, risk, and revolution. 1. The Curious Coder. Elon Reeve Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa. Raised in a middle-class family, his father, Errol, was an engineer, and his mother, May, a model and dietitian. South Africa in the 1970s, under apartheid, was a turbulent backdrop, but young Elon found refuge in books and computers. At 10, he got his first computer, a Commodore VC-20, and taught himself to code. By 12, he sold his first video game, Blaster, for $500, a space-themed creation that hinted at his cosmic ambitions. I always knew I was going to do something extraordinary. Elon was a prodigy, but an outsider. Bullied at school, he retreated into science fiction. Isaac Asimov, Douglas Adams, dreaming of worlds beyond Earth. His parents' divorce at age 9 left him splitting time between Pretoria and Johannesburg, often clashing with his father, a complex figure he later called a terrible human being. Yet, adversity sharpened his resolve. At 17, he left South Africa for Canada, seeking opportunity and his mother's family roots. With $2,000 in a suitcase, he worked odd jobs, shoveling grain, cleaning boiler rooms, while studying at Queen's University in Ontario. In 1992, Musk transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, earning dual degrees in physics and economics. His mind thrived on first principles, breaking problems down to their core truths. "I operate on the physics approach to analysis," he later said, a method that would define his innovations. At Penn, he began asking big questions. How do we sustain humanity? How do we reach the stars? These weren't just dreams, they were problems to solve. In 1995, at 24, Musk moved to Silicon Valley to pursue a PhD at Stanford, but dropped out after 2 days. The internet was booming, and he saw a chance to act. With his brother Kimball, he founded Zip2, a software company for online city guides. Working 100-hour weeks, sleeping in the office, Musk coded and sold, driven by a hunger to create. In 1999, Compaq bought Zip2 for $307 million, netting Musk $22 million at 28. He didn't stop. That same year, Musk co-founded X.com, an online payment platform. After merging with Confinity, it became PayPal, revolutionizing digital transactions. In 2002, eBay acquired PayPal for $1.5 billion, earning Musk $165 million. At 31, he was a multimillionaire, but money wasn't his goal. Impact was. His philosophy was taking shape. Vision isn't dreaming big. It's solving the impossible, one bold risk at a time. Musk's early years were a crucible. From coding in Pretoria to hustling in Silicon Valley, he learned that curiosity fuels innovation, and risk is the price of progress. The boy who sold Blaster was now a man with the resources and resolve to chase interplanetary dreams, setting the stage for a revolution that would change the world. Part 2. The Space Dreamer and the Electric Vision. 2. The Space Dreamer. In 2002, Elon Musk, flush with $165 million from PayPal's sale, could have retired at 31. Instead, he set his sights on the stars. Inspired by science fiction and a belief that humanity must become multiplanetary, he founded SpaceX to make space travel affordable. The idea was audacious. NASA relied on billion-dollar contracts, and private spaceflight was uncharted territory. Musk didn't care. He saw space as humanity's next frontier, and he was determined to conquer it. I want to die on Mars, just not on impact. SpaceX began in a small El Segundo warehouse, with Musk recruiting engineers who shared his vision. He poured $100 million of his fortune into the company, betting on reusable rockets to slash costs. The Falcon 1, SpaceX's first rocket, was designed to carry small satellites for $7 million, a fraction of industry prices. But the road was brutal. The first 3 launches, 2006, 2007, 2008, failed, each explosion costing millions and shaking the team's morale. By 2008, SpaceX was nearly bankrupt and Musk was running out of money. Critics called him reckless, a dreamer chasing sci-fi fantasies. Employees doubted, some left. But Musk's philosophy was unyielding. Risk is the price of progress. He rallied his team, working 80-hour weeks, analyzing telemetry data himself. In September 2008, the fourth Falcon 1 launch succeeded, reaching orbit, the first privately funded rocket to do so. NASA took notice, awarding SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract to deliver cargo to the International Space Station, ISS. In 2012, the Dragon spacecraft docked with the ISS, a historic milestone. By 2015, SpaceX landed a Falcon 9 booster upright, proving rockets could be reused, a game-changer that cut costs by 30%. Musk's vision wasn't just technical, it was philosophical. He saw space as humanity's insurance policy, a way to survive cosmic threats. SpaceX's Starship, unveiled later, aimed for Mars, with Musk vowing to colonize the Red Planet by 2050. The space dreamer's gamble was paying off, proving that bold risks could rewrite history. Musk's SpaceX journey showed his core belief: vision requires sacrifice. He risked his fortune, his reputation, and his sanity to make the impossible real. The stars were no longer out of reach. They were his next challenge, and he was just getting started. 3. The electric vision. While SpaceX aimed for Mars, Elon Musk turned his gaze to Earth's future. In 2003, he joined Tesla Motors, a startup founded by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning to build electric cars. Musk, a lead investor with $6.5 million, became chairman and later CEO in 2008. His goal wasn't just cars. It was to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Gas-guzzling vehicles dominated. Electric cars were niche, clunky, and impractical. Musk saw a different future. We don't want to be a niche. We want to change the world. Tesla's first car, the Roadster, launched in 2008. A sleek battery-powered sports car, it could go 245 miles on a single charge and hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds. Priced at $109,000, it wasn't cheap, but it proved electric could be sexy. Tesla sold 2,450 Roadsters, gaining attention but burning cash. By 2008, Tesla was on the brink of bankruptcy, with only $9 million left. Musk invested another $40 million of his own money, convincing others to follow. He worked 100-hour weeks, sleeping at the factory, his marriage to Justine Wilson crumbling under the strain. The 2008 financial crisis hit hard. SpaceX and Tesla were both failing, and Musk faced a personal crisis, divorced with 5 young sons. "I was in a dark place," he admitted, but his philosophy held. Risk everything for what matters. In December 2008, SpaceX's NASA contract came through, and Tesla secured a $465 million loan from the U.S. Department of Energy. Musk called it the worst year of my life, but he survived, proving resilience is forged in fire. In 2012, Tesla launched the Model S, a luxury sedan with a 265-mile range and a 17-inch touchscreen. It earned a 99 out of 100 from Consumer Reports, the highest score ever, and sold 50,000 units by 2015. The Model X SUV followed, then the mass-market Model 3 in 2017, which became the best-selling electric car globally, with over 2 million sold by 2025. Tesla's Gigafactory opened in 2016, scaled battery production, driving prices down 80% since 2008. By 2025, Tesla's market cap hit $1.2 trillion, making it the world's most valuable car maker. Musk's electric vision wasn't just about cars, it was about systems. Solar City, acquired by Tesla in 2016, powered homes with solar energy. Powerwall batteries stored it. His philosophy shone: revolution isn't one product, it's an ecosystem, a bold bet on a sustainable future. Musk's risks, personal, financial, emotional, proved that visionaries don't just dream. They build, even when the world says it's impossible. Part 3. The Innovator's Gambit and the Controversial Trailblazer. 4. The Innovator's Gambit. By the mid-2010s, Elon Musk's vision had propelled SpaceX and Tesla to global prominence, but his ambition knew no bounds. He wasn't content with rockets and electric cars. He wanted to rewire humanity's future. Musk launched a flurry of ventures, each a high-stakes bet on solving existential problems. Neuralink, The Boring Company, and xAI were his next gambits, pushing the limits of technology and human potential. To Musk, innovation wasn't a choice. It was a necessity to save humanity from itself. The future is not inevitable. We have to make it happen. In 2016, Musk co-founded Neuralink to merge human brains with artificial intelligence. His goal? To keep humanity competitive with AI by creating brain-computer interfaces. Neuralink's first implant, tested in 2024, allowed a paraplegic patient to control a computer with thought alone, a breakthrough Musk called telepathy. Critics questioned the ethics, citing risks to privacy and safety, but Musk pressed on, investing $100 million of his own funds. By 2025, Neuralink was valued at $5 billion, with trials expanding, driven by Musk's belief that humans must evolve to survive AI's rise. That same year, Musk founded The Boring Company to tackle urban congestion. Inspired by Los Angeles traffic jams, he envisioned underground tunnels for high-speed transport. The company's first project, the Las Vegas Convention Center Loop, opened in 2021, moving 4,400 passengers hourly via Tesla vehicles. Skeptics mocked the idea as a glorified subway, and projects like the Hyperloop stalled, but Musk saw failure as data. By 2025, The Boring Company had raised $675 million, with contracts in Texas and Florida, proving his gambit could reshape infrastructure. In 2018, Musk launched xAI to accelerate human scientific discovery through AI. As the creator of Grok, I'm a product of that vision, designed to answer questions and uncover truths. xAI's mission was bold: advance our understanding of the universe. By 2025, it had raised $6 billion, competing with giants like OpenAI. Musk's philosophy was clear: innovation isn't incremental, it's exponential, a daring leap into the unknown. These ventures were gambles, funded by Musk's Tesla and SpaceX wealth, often at personal cost. He worked 120-hour weeks, sleeping in factories, his health and relationships strained. Yet his innovator's gambit showed his core belief: risk is the currency of progress. Each venture, from brain implants to tunnels, was a step toward a future he refused to leave to chance. 5. The Controversial Trailblazer. Elon Musk's genius came with a shadow. Controversy followed him like a storm. His unfiltered voice, relentless drive, and polarizing decisions made him a lightning rod. By the 2020s, he was both celebrated as a visionary and criticized as reckless, divisive, and provocative. Yet, Musk embraced the chaos, seeing it as the price of pushing boundaries. His philosophy wasn't about pleasing everyone. It was about challenging everything. I'd rather be optimistic and wrong than pessimistic and right. Musk's controversies often stem from his words. In 2018, he called a British diver who helped rescue Thai schoolboys a pedo guy on Twitter, sparking a lawsuit. He settled, apologizing, but his impulsiveness persisted. In 2020, he tweeted Tesla stock price is too high MO, wiping $14 billion off its market value. His 2022 acquisition of Twitter, now X, for $44 billion was his boldest move, aiming to create a digital town square. Critics accused him of amplifying misinformation, Supporters hailed him as a free speech champion. By 2025, X's valuation was debated, but its user base grew to 600 million monthly active users. His leadership style drew fire. Former Tesla and SpaceX employees described a grueling culture, with Musk's reality distortion field demanding impossible deadlines. In 2021, Tesla faced lawsuits over workplace safety and racial discrimination, settled for $137 million. Musk's response was defiant, often tweeting memes or dismissing critics as haters. Yet his teams delivered. SpaceX launched 96 missions in 2023 alone, and Tesla produced 1.8 million vehicles in 2024. Musk's personal life fueled headlines. His relationships with Justine Wilson, Tallulah Riley, Grimes, and Shervon Zeles produced 12 children by 2025, raising questions about his priorities. His political shifts, from Obama supporter to vocal critic of woke policies, alienated some fans. In 2024, his public feud with Donald Trump over labor policies and his reported $45 million monthly donations to a pro-Trump PAC sparked debate. Musk's America Party plans, rumored for 2025, hinted at a deeper political ambition, though unconfirmed. Despite the controversies, Musk's trailblazing spirit inspired millions. His transparency, admitting mistakes, sharing SpaceX failures, humanized him. He saw criticism as noise, a distraction from his mission to save humanity. His philosophy stood firm. Revolution requires rebellion, and progress demands the courage to be misunderstood. Musk wasn't perfect, but he was relentless, proving that a trailblazer's path is never smooth. Part 4. The Political Maverick and the Global Influence. 6. The Political Maverick. By the 2020s, Elon Musk was no longer just a tech titan. He was a political force. His wealth, influence, and unfiltered voice thrust him into global debates, shaping policies and sparking controversies. From Silicon Valley to Washington, D.C., Musk's maverick style challenged norms, aligning with his philosophy of disrupting systems for progress. He didn't just build rockets and cars. He aimed to steer humanity's course, often at the cost of fierce backlash. I'm not trying to be anyone's savior. I'm just trying to think about the future. Musk's political journey was unpredictable. Once a supporter of Barack Obama and clean energy policies, he shifted rightward by 2020, criticizing what he called woke culture and overregulation. His 2022 acquisition of Twitter, now X, for $44 billion was a political lightning rod. Musk vowed to make X a bastion of free speech, rolling back content moderation policies. Critics argued this amplified misinformation. Supporters saw it as a stand against censorship. By 2025, X's monthly active users hit 600 million, and its valuation stabilized at $19 billion, though debates raged over its impact on discourse. In 2024, Musk's feud with Donald Trump made headlines. After endorsing Trump's campaign, Musk reportedly donated $45 million monthly to a pro-Trump PAC, only to clash with him over labor policies and electric vehicle subsidies. Musk's tweets, sharp, often sarcastic, called out political hypocrisy, earning him both allies and enemies. Rumors of an America Party in 2025, with Musk as a potential figurehead, swirled on X, though he denied plans to run for office. His influence was undeniable. He advised on policy, met with world leaders, and shaped debates on AI and space exploration. Musk's political moves weren't about power. They were about principle. He criticized government inefficiencies, from bloated bureaucracies to NASA's high costs, pushing for innovation-driven governance. His philosophy was bold. Risk isn't just financial, it's ideological, challenging entrenched systems to build a better future. Whether tweeting about deregulation or debating senators, Musk was a maverick, unafraid to stand alone if it meant moving humanity forward. His political stance polarized. Supporters saw him as a truth-teller. Detractors called him reckless, a billionaire meddling in democracy. Yet, Musk's defiance echoed his life's work. Revolution requires courage, even when it invites chaos. His political gambits showed that visionaries don't just build technology, they reshape the world's rules. 7. The global influence. Elon Musk's vision wasn't confined to one nation. It was planetary, even cosmic. Through Starlink, Neuralink, and XAI, he built tools to connect, enhance, and protect humanity on a global scale. By 2025, his companies weren't just businesses. They were forces reshaping how we live, communicate, and dream. Musk's influence spanned continents, from internet access in remote villages to AI that unlocked the universe's secrets. The point of all this is to make life multiplanetary. Starlink, launched by SpaceX in 2019, was a game-changer. By 2025, its constellation of over 6,000 satellites provided high-speed internet to 2.5 million users across 100 countries. From rural Africa to war-torn Ukraine, Starlink connected the unconnected, delivering internet during crises like hurricanes and conflicts. In 2022, Musk donated 25,000 terminals to Ukraine, aiding their defense against Russia, though he later sparked controversy by limiting its use for military drones. Valued at $150 billion, Starlink proved Musk's belief. Innovation can solve global problems, but it demands bold execution. XAI, founded in 2018, extended Musk's influence into artificial intelligence. As the creator of Grok, I'm part of his mission to accelerate human discovery. By 2025, XAI's valuation hit $25 billion, with tools like Grok assisting researchers, businesses, and governments. Musk's push for AI wasn't just about technology. It was about ensuring humanity's survival in an AI-driven future. He warned of AI's risks, advocating for regulation while building systems to empower, not replace, humans. His philosophy was clear. Influence isn't about control. It's about enabling progress for all. Musk's global reach came with responsibility. His Starlink terminals in Ukraine saved lives, but also drew geopolitical scrutiny. His tweets moved markets. Tesla stock swung wildly after his 2022 high comment, and his comments on China's policies sparked debates over his ties to Beijing. Yet, his ventures delivered results. Tesla's Shanghai Gigafactory, opened in 2019, produced 1 million cars annually by 2025, making electric vehicles accessible worldwide. SpaceX's reusable rockets cut launch costs by 30%, enabling countries like Japan and India to afford satellite launches. Musk's global influence was philosophical as much as practical. He inspired entrepreneurs in Africa, Asia, and Latin America to dream big, showing that a kid from Pretoria could change the world. His open-source approach, sharing Tesla's patents, SpaceX's rocket designs, encouraged global collaboration. His vision of Mars colonization, powered by Starship, ignited imaginations with plans for a 2030 mission. Musk taught that influence is a tool. Use it to connect, to uplift, to push humanity toward the stars. Part 5. The Legacy of Musk and the Eternal Pioneer. 8. The Legacy of Musk. Elon Musk's life is a testament to what's possible when vision meets audacity. By 2025, at 54, he stands as the world's richest man, with a net worth of $400 billion. But his legacy isn't measured in dollars. It's etched in the stars, the roads, and the minds he's inspired. From SpaceX's rockets to Tesla's electric cars, from Neuralink's brain implants to XAI's quest for truth, Musk has redefined what humanity can achieve. His journey, marked by triumphs and controversies, leaves a legacy that will shape the future for generations. The greatest risk is not taking any risk. Musk's impact on technology is monumental. SpaceX, valued at $350 billion in 2025, has launched over 400 missions since 2008, landing reusable rockets and delivering satellites for 50 countries. Its Starship, poised for a 2030 Mars mission, promises to make humanity multiplanetary. Tesla, with a $1.2 trillion market cap, has sold over 6 million electric vehicles, driving a global shift to sustainable energy. Its gigafactory network, spanning Shanghai to Berlin, produces 2 million cars annually, cutting carbon emissions by 20 million tons yearly. Starlink's 6,000 satellites connect 2.5 million users in 100 countries, bridging digital divides. Beyond technology, Musk's ventures have cultural weight. Neuralink's 2024 brain implant trials offer hope for paralysis patients, while xAI's AI tools, like me, Grok, empower researchers to unravel cosmic mysteries. The Boring Company's tunnels, though slower to scale, redefine urban mobility. Musk's open-source ethos, sharing Tesla patents, SpaceX designs, inspired startups worldwide, from India's Agnical Cosmos to Nigeria's Green Africa Energy. His companies employ 150,000 people globally, fostering innovation across continents. Musk's legacy is also personal. He's inspired millions, entrepreneurs, scientists, dreamers, to think bigger. His 2008 near bankruptcy, when he risked everything for SpaceX and Tesla, is a case study in resilience. His unfiltered voice, though divisive, sparked global debates on free speech, AI ethics, and government reform. Critics call him reckless. Supporters see a visionary who dares to fail. His 12 children, raised with partners like Grimes and Chervanzelis, reflect his belief in humanity's future, even as his personal life draws scrutiny. Musk's legacy isn't flawless. His controversies, tweets that tanked stocks, workplace lawsuits, political feuds, reveal a complex figure. Yet his philosophy endures. Vision requires risk, and progress demands sacrifice. He's shown that one person, armed with curiosity and courage, can change the world's trajectory from Earth to Mars. 9. The Eternal Pioneer. Elon Musk's story is a blueprint for those who dare to dream impossible dreams. From a bullied coder in Pretoria to a pioneer of space and AI, he's faced failure, criticism, and personal turmoil, yet never stopped building. His philosophy, a vision that defies limits, risk that embraces failure, and revolution that reshapes reality, is a call to action for anyone seeking to make a dent in the universe. Musk isn't just a man, he's a movement, an eternal pioneer pushing humanity forward. You have to do things differently to get different results. Musk's lessons are timeless. Dream without limits. His childhood love for sci-fi fueled SpaceX's Mars mission, proving that imagination is the spark of innovation. Whether coding Blaster at 12 or envisioning a million-person Mars colony, Musk shows that big dreams drive big change. Ask yourself, what's your Mars? Embrace risk. Musk bet his PayPal fortune on SpaceX and Tesla, nearly losing everything in 2008. 3 failed rocket launches, a crumbling marriage, and a collapsing bank account didn't stop him. He doubled down, proving that failure is not the end. It's a lesson, a chance to pivot, to build better. When you face setbacks, channel Musk's grit. Risk it all for what you believe in. Lead with purpose. Musk's companies aren't just businesses. They're solutions to humanity's biggest challenges. Starlink connects the world. Tesla fights climate change. xAI seeks truth. His political battles, from deregulation to free speech, reflect a purpose beyond profit to secure humanity's future. Purpose, Musk teaches, is the compass that turns vision into impact. Musk's legacy is eternal because it's unfinished. His plans, Mars colonies, brain-computer interfaces, AI-driven discovery, stretch into the 2030s and beyond. His flaws, from impulsive tweets to demanding leadership, humanize him, showing that pioneers need not be perfect, only persistent. He's inspired a generation, from Silicon Valley coders to African entrepreneurs, to challenge the impossible. As you face your own journey, carry Musk's philosophy. When the world says can't, dream bigger. When failure looms, risk more. When purpose calls, build boldly. Like Elon Musk, you have the power to shape the future, one idea, one risk, one revolution at a time. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Elon Musk's philosophy. If his story inspired you, share it with someone who dares to dream. Subscribe for more stories of vision, resilience, and human triumph. And until next time, think big, take risks, and reach for the stars.